What is going on, guys? MegaZard here, and it's the new year. It is 2015, which feels kind of weird to say, but most important thing about 2015 is new other metagame of the month, FU. Amazing. FU, tier below PU. Not too many people have heard of PU, they just think it stops at NU. FU, even lower. Like, really, really low. You got 3 S ranks in FU. Machoke, Electabuzz, and Fracture. It's like disgusting. So I'm gonna go over the team. I built this around Specs Pig because Gasquake suggested it. Specs Pig with the Future Sight, but I took that off because it never really did anything at all because it sucked. Also, that guy wanted a Mega to build around, so I had to say Audino. I wasn't planning to say anything in the chat, but you got to build around Audino. So anyway, Specs Pig seems legit. I don't think it's a thing in FU, but so many people are trying this tier for the first time. Who cares? Electabuzz, very, very good Mon in the tier. Machoke, another very good Mon. Bulky, no guard Machoke. Don't run no guard Machamp in UU. Guts is much better, but in FU apparently it's good. Got a Spadef Matang because Ice types. Aurorus is there, Articuno. And then physically defensive Quilladin with Spikes, which has been putting in a ton of work. And then finally Scarfiro, not with Defog. I was sort of considering putting that on there because I can't really get rid of hazards and webs could be annoying, but yeah, seems pretty legit. This is the shit you get in FU. So, ladder's been up for less than a day, and I'm already like number 2, I think. Yeah. Nope. FU the good tier just won a game and beat me since I checked. That's how new it is. A lot of people are playing. It's really cool, and I just thought I'd record some stuff because it's basically PU's sister metagame, and I'm like part of the PU community. There I am. PU driver. Why do I have other metas still up and I want that shit? So I guess I'll see you guys when I get a game, but we all know as soon as I stop it, I'm just going to get a game anyway, so it's going to be a big waste, I suppose, but I'll see you guys when I get a game. Alright, I got a game against a pretty legit team. Sorry, just saying good luck, have fun. Also, expect lag. I've been having a lot of lag, but yeah, this guy's team looks pretty good. I really want rocks. That's annoying, that takes life orb and shit. Quilladin would also, spikes would be amazing, but I don't know if he's leading with frog or meta. And, I don't have any good switch-ins to frog, really, so I'm just gonna lead Matang. Because if he leads with that or that, then I can set up rocks, and if he leads with that, then I can at least Meteor Mash it and do a shit ton of damage, even though it's an uninvested Metang. As he leads Beartick, I mean, that works. He's probably switching out. I can just click rocks. If he stays in, the best he can do is, like, superpower, which would do a fair amount, but I want rocks. As he's just going to go straight to Rapidash. What is my switch? Hello? God, I really must have built this team shittily. Is shittily, is that a word? I mean, I have thick, fat Grumpig, but it's offensive. Probably won't take this too well. Damn, that did too much. He's lefties what? Why are you running lefties on a Rapidash? I don't get that. Like, Life Orb or something. He misses the Mega Horn. He has the Mega Horn, and then he misses. That is quite unfortunate. I'm going to Machoke. If I were him, I'd predict that, but who knows what this man is going to do. As he does just Mega Horn, that still does a decent amount. And Bullet Punch won't kill because he got too much lefties. Fuck. I built this team around Specs Pig. It easily puts in, like, the least work. It's sort of disgusting. Do I really need it is the question. Well, now that, like, nothing switches in, that's the thing, so I sort of want to keep it. On the other hand, something has to go switch into Rapidash. I want Machoke healthy, but I think I have to just try to Bullet Punch it, and if I don't kill it, then he'll die to Flare Blitz. No, I don't kill it. Fuck. He's... yes, good old option 3. Bounce Rapidash. Oh my god, it's a speed tie. Fuck my life. Alright. Um... It won't do... It'll do a decent amount to Firo, but he's not Life Orb, so I can take one, and as long as he doesn't paralyze me, I am faster, and I can just click Drill Run. That way Metang doesn't come in for... Well, he can't switch out because he dies to rocks, but... Drill Run won't get flame-bodied, although he's probably running Flash Fire. Bounce Rapidash when you already have a fire move and a grass move. Not a grass move, a bug move. Megahorn's bug. I mean, I know Machoke is good in the tier, but there are just so many switch-ins, I can't see how that's a viable move to run. Even Electabuzz can just switch in easily. It's one of the best mons in the tier. It's... I don't know a lot about FU. I'm trying to talk like a professional. I guess it sort of sounds like that, but I really don't know much about it. He is Go-Goat, which is sort of why I put Roar on Quilladin. I have Spikes and Roar, so no Drain Punch, as he is just going to set up a Bulk Up, so I'm just going to start spiking on him, because I'm max HP, max defensive, I like Quilladin. Which, it's actually an amazing mon, it's really cool. I want to see... What's Chespin like? Those are still decent stats. I wonder if that's a thing in Little Cup. I don't really know. So he's probably going to bulk up like all the way to the moon as I get up 3 spikes, and then I'm just going to roar him, and he might actually rage quit at that point. But he doesn't have anything to touch. Yeah, that did 0. that did 0. I don't know why he's not bulking up though. He doesn't know I have roar, so he should just be going for +6 because Quilladin normally can't touch him. Especially with Zap Zipper, although it's not like Seed Bomb would do shit, and he switch. What? If you were gonna beat me, why would you switch? I don't really get that play, but I can go to Metang because he Ice Beams and then I Bullet Punch, and I'm Spadef, so in case anything happens, Bullet Punch will still get off, and Metang isn't going to be overly, like, if I lose it, I'm not totally screwed. Like, if he somehow... He might live this. I have 0 attack investment. Yeah, he lives that. Okay, well, fuck. And he goes for HP Fire because he doesn't have Dark Pulse, which is fair, I guess. You don't have to have Dark Pulse. It's just, like, a thought that they would run them, because Metang is so common, but I guess you don't really have the space. I don't really know. Oh, and some people have been following me from the PU room just because, like, I was hanging out in there for maybe an hour before I decided to start recording, so people might be following. Quilladin has put in so much work. I used to have something else over it, and then I just added Quilladin, and the team got, like, a gajillion times better. It's disgusting, because spikes apparently are just that good. Like, the only remover is Swanna, and then you got stuff like fucking Tentacool and shit like that. And Swanna is a good remover. It's a very strong Life Orb offensive remover and attacker, but it's really not that, like, it's not that common. You can wear it down. It's only one mon. As I'm just roaring my way through this man's team, I sort of wish I had room for Spiky Shield, but Quilladin's amazing. I'm just going to keep clicking Roar. I don't care if he's HP Ice. As he's actually going to Focus Blast me. I am bulletproof, sir. Do you know what that means? My only fear is Go-Go might sweep me once I've killed everything else. But if he doesn't have Milk Drink, then it's not an issue. Yeah, he's like, oh, and the Ice Punch did 0, so fuck that. I'm just racking up 24%. No, that's not 24%. That wouldn't that be 37%? Because 25 and 12, I think. Bulletproof is just such an amazing ability. People always forget about it, and then it's just that useful. He's actually running Psychic. I opted for HP Ice. I don't know if Psychic is legit. I'm just gonna Synthesis, because he's probably gonna Ice Punch, and then I can just roar again. Quilladin is just disgusting. Oh my lord. Alright. Oh no! No! Quilladin! As soon as I say he's amazing. As soon as I say he's amazing, it's fucking frozen. Grumpig doesn't have the heal bell. Quilladin, please! All it had to do was roar to win. It was the easiest win of my life. Quilladin! Why? Someone's messaging me. I'm not checking that right now. Ah, nice thaw, nice thaw. Right into Bear Tick, which can kill me, but I don't need this anymore. Quilladin has done an exceptional job, and if he's bulky Bear Tick, I might be faster. I don't even know. Bear Tick's... Yeah, if he's bulky, but he's not bulky, he's running a good set. Okay, my opponent is not a total moron, which is good for him, I guess. I'm just going to go into Specs Pig, because at this point it cleans up the game. Go Specs Pig. That was an interesting cry. I don't remember hearing Grumpig's cry, because I normally play with the sound off. Honestly, I knew most Mon's cries, and then Gen 6 just changed everything, and I just had no idea. But I could recognize a lot of Mons by cries, just from repetition, I guess. I don't even know. Probably, like, the nerdiest thing I could have said right there, but I don't really give a fuck. So, that was a game where Spikes literally just absolutely destroyed this man. And, yeah. I'd say GG, but with a game that disgustingly just like wreck, I don't like saying GG in case I say it, and then they're just like, the fuck you saying GG for is awful, just shut up. Let me just tell him Swana, because he's my friend, I don't want to leave him hanging, even though this is recording. As I get a game in like 2 seconds, not even, against Team Rocket's Abra, who has a War Turtle, which I should probably tell him about. Yeah. Anyway... he is Dwebble. I can't get rid of hazards. This could be really annoying, especially since he has a spinner. And I have jack shit. So... I could go with Machoke, try to confuse him, or I could go with Metang, because Meteor Mash and Bullet Punch would leave him with 1 hazard. But in case he's level 5 Berry Juice lead, I really think Machoke is my best option. It still should 2-hit KO a Dwebble. He's not level 5 Berry Juice lead. Let me just try to confuse him before he gets down too many spikes. This game could become really annoying because almost everything's grounded. As he's faster, fuck. That is really unfortunate. I forgot you run speed on the suicide thing, and Machoke is pretty slow. If Dynamic Punch did that much, with Bullet Punch would certainly not kill, so my best play is clicking Dynamic Punch. However, he is a Celia, which I don't think is good. Ninjask, on the other hand, Banded Ninjask is actually usable, as opposed to in PU, where just like, don't use it, we have Scyther, but Banded Ninjask is apparently a threat in the tier. If it goes into that, I might just click Knockoff, because I know I can live 1. But literally nothing on his team switches into Machoke well, not just Dynamic Punch. So this is Spadef Metang though. What does Metang really take on? Nothing. So I'm just gonna go to Metang. I mean, if I were him, I'd U-turn, to be honest. And crit me. That's pretty beautiful. Not gonna lie. I really should have stayed in, but I wasn't real enough, so I definitely got punished for that with the crit. And now he gets a free switch into, I don't know, Machoke. Clang can probably set up all over me, but I do have Quilladin to roar it out, and if I lose Quilladin, or if everything else on his team dies, Grumpig can trick it. Oh wait, no, I have Machoke, never mind. As he's just going to go to Machoke, I'd really just rather get off the Zen Headbutt damage, to be honest. I am faster than this, unless he's running speed for Metang. I am... Yeah, I'm running like 16 speed or something, so I'm... I lived! Easiest live of my life. And I can just click Bullet Punch to get off a bit of damage. I'm assuming he's running Bullet Punch. If not, then I could have gotten off a Zen Headbutt, but I don't know why you wouldn't run Bullet Punch on Machoke. Yeah, I mean, unless you're like Rest Talk, which would be a cool set. Yeah, he does have the Bullet Punch, so that worked out. Um, at this point, is there a reason not to go into Specs Pig and click Psychic? I mean, Clang could switch in, so maybe I click Focus Blast. Because most Grumpig are defensive anyway, though, so he might stay in. I'm just going to click Psychic. In my opinion, it's the safest play. Trick might be a little better, but I do have a free switch into Clang anyway. Well, Quilladin sort of invites in Ninjask. He goes to Wartortle. Was that the switch? I mean, I'm just going to Psychic it again and get off damage. I suppose it was a safe middle for him, but if I can kill Wart, I can't get off rocks because I lost Metang. That was good planning on my part. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's a free dead Wartortle, but what's my switch in here? I don't want to get burned. I don't want to give Ninjask a free switch, so I guess Electabuzz is probably my safest play. What does Celio even do? Because I know Walrein is usable in F. He has Seismic Toss. That's pretty cool. Probably the better thing to run too. I mean, those stats aren't awful defensively, but you're weak to two of the best mons in the tier, being Electabuzz and Machoke, and it just has so many weaknesses. Plus, Walrein is FU, I think, so not quite sure why this man is using a Celio. So I guess he goes to Ninjask and clicks U-turn. That's a little unfortunate. Because Electabuzz is not Scarfed. My Scarfer is Fearow, which can't really do that much to Clang. Like, I have Drorun. Drorun is a joke. It does 0 unless it's like a Lairon without an Inviolate or something. Yeah, he just goes to Ninjask. I think my best play right here is to sack Quilladin, or at least switch it in. It probably lives 1, but I really don't need it. I just don't. Especially if he reveals X-Scissor, and I really can't risk Machoke switching in too. That just... If he hit me with an Aerial Ace, I would be in a lot of trouble, so... He actually does have the X-Scissor, and I eat that up, and he's Speed Boost banned. Why? I don't know. But apparently that's a thing. I guess. Is there a possibility he's not banned? No, he's banned. He's running banned Ninjask. I probably could have gone to Machoke there and then saved Ninjask for not Ninjask, Quilladin for Death Fodder. Excuse me while I just shift some stuff. I'm so professional, right? I can just knock something off. Nothing wants to take this. That takes a lot. These 3 things have a Violite. To be honest, I could probably Dynamic Punch because he's not staying in. I sort of expect his own Machoke to come in. And even if he does stay in, he won't be doing shit to me. Unless he reveals the Expert Belt, in which case... I don't know, I guess I lose. Yeah, he does... He does stay in. Well, then I guess I better knock off. Which, to be fair, like, had I knocked off, it wouldn't have killed, then he would have been able to click Aerial Ace, which would have been unfortunate. So I guess that worked out for me. And Dunlease is back, so that's cool, I guess. As he's just gonna keep clicking X Scissor, and somebody's messaging me. Stop. I'm gonna tell him to stop messaging me. Alright, hopefully interruptions and stuff. He's probably going to say something else like, oh, sorry, and then that's going to go off again, and then I'm going to have to check. Yep, there it is. I really do need Machoke for Clang. I'm just going to sack Fearow. Or he does that. That works, I suppose. So if Machoke comes in on either of these, just like a free Dynamic Punch, Fearow really doesn't do shit for me. Like, it hits Machoke, I guess, but he's actually going to knock off, not Dynamic Punch, because it's predicting Grumpig. So I live and I get a free drill peck, which won't do shit to Clang. So I'm drill running. You're going into Clang. Oh no, he is bullet punch, so he can just kill me with that. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not saving that. So, what is my play? If I go to Grumpig and then I Psychic as he goes to Clang, I could be in trouble. But if I Focus Blast and he stays in, I'm also in trouble. I go to Grumpig and I Focus Blast. Because last time I clicked Psychic. If he stays in, that puts him in range of Electabuzz killing, at which point Machoke cleans up. That is how I win. Unless I miss a Focus Blast as he knocks off. In that case, I probably lose since Electabuzz does not have Psychic and is not Life Orb and will die. As he does stay in, too real for me, but I think I still win. To me, that's a lot about what Mons is. Sometimes you have to win the 50-50s. But there are times where even if you lose, you can still clean up and get a win. Electabuzz is static. It never activates. I guess that's cool. Watch it activate. Like, yeah. I was just like, I didn't even realize that it's static. It's just like some useless ability. Vital Spirit might be cool, because I did see a jump bluff, which sort of fedonks the team, but I've only seen one. And other than that, I don't really think sleep is a status that is pretty common here. Plus, I can always Sleep Fodder something and go into Metang. As he's going to go into Clang, I do carry the Focus Blast. It will do a shit ton of damage. That did not do that much, and he Shift Gears. Fuck. If he Shift Gears again and I miss, I lose. If he's able to kill Machoke, I lose, and if that lives a hit from Machoke and then kills me, I lose. So those are all possible ways I could lose, so I might not win. But I'm actually still faster because he's actually max HP Clang, not max speed Clang. And I hit 2 Focus Blasts. That must be a record or something. No, it's not. Hitting 2 Focus Blasts is always nice, as he's just going to forfeit. So that was a good game, I guess. Wait, what? He left. He left. Why are we still going? Oh, there we go. Alright. Don't need that anymore. Dundee says hi. I'm going to go for one more game. Just one. That is an amazing username right there. Just saying. Can we get a game so I don't have to, like, edit in skips and stuff? I don't do editing anyway. You guys know my videos are of the best, worst quality. I have the best, like, low-quality videos out there, in my opinion, totally. Because all the really good videos that are better than mine also have good quality, so there you go. See you guys when I get another one. Okay, I have a game against an absolutely terrifying team. Also, if I sound any different, I had to move some stuff, and then my desk got sort of messed up, so I'm now recording lying down on my bed, because that's the best I can do. So excuse me if I sound a little awkward. That is scary, that is scary, that is terrifyingly scary. Holy fuck. I'm just gonna lead with Machoke. It fedonks most of his team, and I do have Spadef Metang for that. Fracture's spooky as fuck. He just leads with Metang. I will knock that off, because why the fuck not? Unless he's like max attack Zen Headbutt, that could be really unfortunate, but I sorta doubt it. I can't see that happening. Like, these are defensive, right? No, he might be max attack. As he's gonna get a Brox, and the next knockoff won't kill. So, I'm just gonna bank on being lucky and bad? Or I could just go to Metang set of rocks and not have to take a Zen Headbutt with Machoke, because Metang can't really touch one another, though. So once I set up rocks, if he stays in, then my own Metangs can get really weakened, and I need it for Aurorus, so I am going to be lucky and bad. Or that just kills because he doesn't have an Eviolite. I totally forgot that I just knocked it off turn 1, and it's turn 2, so that was a beautiful play. He now goes to Slacking. If that doesn't click Retaliate, I don't know what life is. Let me just do a quick calc. Slacking. Let's just say it's 252 Jolly Banded Retaliate, and Retaliate is base 140 power right now versus a Machoke with an Eviolite, max HP, max attack. Retaliate probably kills me. Fuck. Quilladin does what for me? Not much. Let me, if I had Spiky Shield, that would make this so much easier. Quilladin probably takes the hit too. And then I can get up a Spike. Which won't do that much, but why not? As he does go for the Retaliate. I suppose I could Synthesis and then live the next hit, but I sorta expect him to go to Aurorus or something. I'm just gonna get up a Spike. I don't need Quilladin for this battle. Like, it just doesn't help me. Fractures, Poison Jab, and Taunt, and shit like that. He's actually gonna go to Clefairy. If he Calm Minds right here, I could be in trouble, so I am just gonna Roar. If he kills me, that's fine. I have Spadef Metang, and I can save this for Deathfall, but he Cosmic Powers. Thank fuck I roared. Holy shit, I don't want that. You kill Quilladin with the Poison Jab, but you could also do it with Dragon Claw. I'm just gonna sack Quilladin. Click Synthesis just in case. No, I'm clicking Roar just in case I live. Or just in case he goes for a Dragon Dance. That would be pretty cool. But there's no way he's Dragon Dancing after I just revealed Roar and swapped out his thing. The Cosmic Power Clefairy is an issue. I do have Trick Specs Grumpig, but that's about it. I can just go to Machoke and get a kill with Dynamic Punch. Unless he goes to Clefairy, in which case I can confuse him and then knock him off. And then go to Specs Pig. Or Metang. Clefairy does shit to Metang. The problem is, I have no attack, so like after 1 Cosmic Power I can't really touch it, let alone 2. Stay in, don't go to Clefairy. That did 0. That is definitely a Violite, which I should have expected, but you're not killing me because I'm a Machoke. Should I keep this healthier? Probably not. I don't need it to be at any higher health, so I might as well just click Dynamic Punch. And if he hits himself in confusion, that just makes it even easier. Because that's Dynamic Punch. It is nice and Cancer, as he doesn't, but I can live because I'm a boss. Basically, all I need this for is either free knockoff / Dynamic Punch on this, and then Bullet Punching Aurorus could be useful if I somehow screw up with Metang and let it get really low. As he's just going to go to Slacking because Retaliate shenanigans. I do kind of want this, don't I? Let me just... What does Fearow do? Fearow outspeeds that, which is rather nice. Let me sack Fearow and then go back to Machoke. Well, Metang does live a hit, but I need it for Aurorus' Earth Power. I need it healthy, so... I can just sack Fearow, go straight back to Thingy, and click Knockoff, because he's not staying in. He's just not. That's not a thing. And then I do have Knockoff and Poison Jab for Clefairy, and Knockoff and Dynamic Punch for Wartortle. And I do have Electabuzz, which is faster than that. And there's no way he's Scarfed, because if he was Scarfed, he wouldn't be going into Machoke that easily. If he wouldn't be expecting a KO on a Machoke at 100% if he was Scarf Slacking. Like, Slacking strong, not that strong, so that's not a thing. Nice music skip. As he does go to Wartortle, I am fine to get that worn down. Can I save this? I kind of can. I can go to Grumpig and just click Psychic, and then once I kill that, he's going to go to Slacking and kill me, and then I get off another free Dynamic Punch. As he's actually just going to spin away the Spike, which wouldn't have killed me, so I could have just gone for a Dynamic Punch, but whatever. Nothing I can do about that now. I really would have liked to stay and Dynamic Punch him then. That's unfortunate. But show me the switch into Specs Pig. There is none. Trick question. Gotcha. So we all know he's going to Slacking. That's what his Slacking is for. And that's what he's going to do. He goes to Clefairy. I am legitimately shocked. Let me see how much this does. It will probably do not enough than he Cosmic Powers and Soft Boileds. But if he's physically defensive, which I expect him to be, that did 0. That is probably Spadef. That's probably physically defensive, and I'm just overestimating Grumpig. To be honest, like, let's be real here. I can go to Metang, and he actually goes for Toxic, which is perfect. At this point, he's only at +1. I'm clicking Meteor Mash, especially because I can just get attack boosts. As he actually goes straight into Slacking. If he doesn't Earthquake, I'm not quite sure what life is. And I do need this healthy, but I need Grumpig for Trick Specs on Clefairy. So I sack Electabuzz. Go to Machoke. And click Dynamic Punch, because if he goes to Clefairy, I at least get to knock that off, then I can beat it. So I sack Electabuzz. This battle is actually pretty crazy. Slacking might actually be good in FU. I do have the page for FU. I also have an alert. That's pretty cool. Yes, I get that I have one new alert. Stop! I did have up the viability rankings. Let me see if I can find Slacking. Nope, Slacking is still bad here. Yeah, it wasn't going to be good. He clicked Night Why are you running Night/Slacking? Alright, so I'm expecting Clefairy switch, so I'm going to Volt switch. If he doesn't, then I go to Metang, and then I just have to sack Electabuzz, but at the very least I got off a Volt switch. But how could you not go to Clefairy when a Focus Blast is so obvious? Thank you. There you go. That is definitely Spadef. Holy fuck. So I go to Metang, I go for another Meteor Mash. If he goes to Slacking, I can just sack Electabuzz again. Do the exact same thing that happened last time, except this time Electabuzz will really die, which was my plan all along, but I got extra chip damage, which is always nice. So how would I lose this game? I have double Bullet Punch for that, or Metang just needs to do a once or Meteor Mash, so that's not a problem. I have Specs Pig. I think I have this game in the bag. It's always, like, sometimes I see people and they're just like, I'm just gonna click this move because it seems pretty legit. And every time I make a move, I always like to consider two things. What's the most optimal thing to do right now? But also, how do I need to play in order for me to win? I don't necessarily think you have to have a win condition, and like this team has 0 boosting sweepers at all. You just have to be able to wear shit down. You don't need a win condition that just like boosts and wins. You just need something that wins you the game. That's what a win condition is to me. So basically my plan is wear him the fuck down until he dies. Like, alright, so he goes to Slacking. I don't miss, which is nice. I can probably take a hit and then get off more damage, but safest play is just fodder Electabuzz. I am lagging. That is pretty unfortunate. That's why it's taking forever. Can I just fodder Electabuzz? Like, first he goes for Night Slash, and there's been so much lag. Electabuzz just does not die. And I know I said I'd go back to Machoke, but he doesn't have a switch in for Specs Pig, so I don't see why I wouldn't go to that instead. Slacking doesn't live, I'm assuming, and if it does somehow live, then I'll have to just sack Machoke to the Night Slash. But that doesn't switch in, and I'm faster because I'm max speed. I'm modest, but I still should be faster. That can't take 2. And if I don't kill Slacking, whose lowest stat is Spadef, I believe, then I'm going to cry. Because this is a modest Specs Pig, which is like base 80 attack, special attack. No, it's 90, even better than I thought. He's actually going to fodder Clefairy, which was easily more of a threat than Slacking. Probably set up on Metang. I would have had to try to trick it, but then if he doubled as I tricked, then I would have lost my way to beat it. Slacking's just like, I'm not hard to kill. In fact, if he goes to Slacking, I can just fodder Grumpig, go to Machoke, and then I click Dynamic Punch. If Slacking dies, Aurorus isn't a threat. And if he sacks Aurorus, goes back to Slacking, then I can sack Metang, go back into Machoke. So I need Grumpig. I really do like Specs Pig. They're mostly Spadef, and I'm actually using a Spadef one on my PU Mini-Tour team. I'll record that game later. I mean, when I have it. I haven't had it yet. But Spadef Grumpig really is a cool mon, underrated, and probably the best counter to Regice in existence. Regice has Bolt Beam and Focus Blast, which is disgusting. Do I live another round of rocks? I was at 11%, now I'm at 5%. It's a resist. I don't live. Rocks do 6%. So if he sacks Aurorus, goes back into Slacking. I don't live rocks, so I got a Bullet Punch. And then hope Metang takes it on. Which it should. But I don't live rocks, which was definitely a miscalculation. What I should have done is sack Machoke, go back to Specs Pig, get a kill. Nope, that still would have done the same thing. I need Metang to take this on. Oh fuck, did I lose? Did I lose because I can't take rocks? It says I'm at 6%, but I'm at 5.4. Rocks do 6 on a resist. I should beat him. Unless I get misses. Misses would suck. I have no fucking idea who that is. Metang probably lives one. That is Adamant Slacking Band Night Slash versus Metang, which is Spadef by usage. Interesting. Night Slash is 55.7 to 65.6, so I do live, and I get off 2 Meteor Mashes. No, I get off Meteor Mash, Truant Meteor Mash, Attack Meteor Mash, another Meteor Mash, and then a Bolt Punch. So unless I miss like 3 Meteor Mashes, which is just as accurate as Zen Headbutt, so there's no point like going for a different move, I win. And I miss 1. Oh fuck. Come on, Metang, please! I can't lose because I miss Meteor Mashes, or he crits me right here. Night Slash does have a high crit rate. Metang lives the hit. That did 66. That was absolute max damage. I get the attack boost, and I can click Bullet Punch twice and still kill. Yes? That one did 18%. Yeah, okay, I'm going to kill, and he's truant, and that way I don't miss. That was a stupidly close game because Slacking is terrifying. This team also, like, the dedicated physical defensive wall is Quilladin, which is good, but Slacking is just like, ha, what's a wall? I don't know. Those don't really exist for me. I just fucking kill shit. So that was a crazy close game against 89 IU 090. I hope you guys enjoyed this live, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a nice day. See you. Bye.